Okay, welcome back. We are already setting up for the final match. Frank's running errands. He'll be back presently. And we have Tim Arndt with Circle facing off against Robin Maukisch with Circle. Tim running Bradigus and eMorvahna, and Robin running Kruger 2 and eMorvahna. We will get you the lists presently. We will let the players deploy and be right back. Okay, we're back with the lists.
And hello everyone to the finals matchup between Tim Arendt and our local juggernaut, Robin Maukisch. Guy wins just everything. So it's a circle mirror. And we have which casters?
eMorvahna and Bradigus, as expected.
Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see how that goes. Once the game is underway, we will go through the lists real quick. Although I don't think there's much. Nobody's watching.
No. We have people in the chat. We have people watching. It's just not updating yet.
Okay. Anyways, so we will go through the lists. Although by now you should know. A, what Bradigus list is consisting of, and B, what Robin's eMorvahna list is and does.
By now you should know that.
And yeah.
Kann man? Ja, kümmere ich mich gleich drum, der Import drücken.
Okay. The second game we will be streaming, not streaming, but recording will be Sascha Meisel versus Rob K. That's Minions versus Crooks, which sounds like a really bad day for the Minions. And once everything is set up on the finals table, we will start the game and start commenting. Until then, let's just listen a little to the sound of the main hall.
Ach so, ich erkläre dir nochmal die Druiden. Ja. Die spielst du ja nie. Sie können Wolken machen. Und Counter Magic, damit ich gegen Battering Ram safe spiele. Ja, das ist ein Pendraker. Damit ich gegen deine Defense 5 klarkomme. Kannst du noch einen Knockdown schieben? Ja. Nee. Lass mal. Schauen wir mal, wie zuverlässig du dich verteidigst. Bitte was? Weiß ich auch nicht. dachte ich dann immer viele Sachen, da musst du die ganze Zeit gucken, dann geht der Bildschirm wieder an. Ja, ich sehe das nicht. Gewitter? In Neuss? Das ist echt krass, dass sich zweimal Circle durchgesetzt hat, weil eigentlich können die gar nichts. Das gleiche habe ich mit dem auch gerade gemacht. Nur Trolle unterwegs, nur Trolle. Ich habe mir einen Kaffee geholt, um mich zu lopen.
Wo hast du denn her?
Ja, da vorne, 2,50. Besser als nichts.
Ich glaube, ich kann gleich auch noch einen Kaffee gebrauchen.
Ich will gleich so ein bisschen auf Hyper sein, wenn ich mich über den Bradigos aufrege.
Ein bisschen Rage noch hier, oder?
Ja, schön. Danke. Den lege ich mal rüber wieder. Nur weil ich hier keinen Platz habe.
Hochmotiviert, die Sau, oder?
Oh, diese scheiß Lampen. Ja, es ist halt immer heiß am Top Table. Das ist eine heiße Sache.
Erzähl mal was.
Du warst auch schon irgendwie zweimal gefilmt jetzt. Halt mit Videoanalyse am Ende. Dann mache ich die Erik Meyer Halbzeitanalyse. Und mit so einem 3D-Effekt rum. Dann irgendwie den ich versucht, den Bradigos zu erschießen oder so. Wie gestern beim Fußball. War sehr sinnvoll. Okay. Daniel gegen Lützi. Das heißt gleich viel SOS.
Wen interessiert es sowas? Der erste Tiebreaker ist immer gesamt. Komm, Robin, ich habe eine Menge Geld auf dich gesetzt.
Hast du? Ich glaube nicht.
Ich habe zu Anfang gesagt, ich glaube, der Robin nimmt das nicht.
Hier, das gesamte Masters.
Ja.
Heute Morgen. Ist der weit aus dem Fenster gelegen, an dem ich gestern
Natürlich, der was mal jemand. Erstens hört eh keiner auf mich, aber wenn es hinterher stimmt, kann ich sagen, ich hab's euch nicht gesagt.
Aber morgen schon wieder aufgewacht, hab die ganze Zeit nur so dumme Kommentare gemacht. Wir haben richtig gut gelernt vom Janosch. Was brauchen wir jetzt? Oder brauchen wir nicht? Was will der uns andrehen, der Rufus? Mit so einem fetten Nein, Frank! Tu's nicht! Tu's nicht! Gib ihm keinen Strom! Ja, ich fange mal an zu deployen, ne? Wir können ja gleich noch uns Nettigkeiten an den Kopf werfen.
So, if you heard Robin bleed right now, that means the goat has begun.
Yeah,
The goatening.
yeah, the goat has been deployed. Ow! Ah, fuckness. Okay,
So what's up, chat?
woo!
Final game.
Let's do this.
Fährst du?
Ja, jetzt gleich. Ich will euch jetzt gleich nicht noch unterbrechen, wenn ihr jetzt kommentiert.
Alles klar. Dann bis demnächst.
Ja, bis Heavy Metal Day spielst du, ne?
Ja.
Oder man liest sich zwischendurch. Yes? Ja, jetzt gleich. Nur da die beiden gleich kommen.
So, the goat deployed first, and then Bradigus, his AD, which is always hilarious.
Hilarious.
Fucking-tastic. And since they're now starting, actually, we can go through the lists. Let's do Bradigos first, because that's really like not difficult at all.
Well, yeah.
Bradigos,
Sure.
it's one World Guardian, which is always kind of a mystery if it's one or two World Guardians. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 World Watchers. 3 units of shifting stones, 2 sentry stones units, and the objective doesn't matter because it's close quarters. And just run real quick through eMorvahna for Robin. It's again the Gorok Stalker, Druids with UA, Max Wolf Rattles, Max Blood Trackers with Nuala, 2 Reef Hunters, 2 Warwolves, a Gallows Grove, Pendrake, and the Gatorman Witch Dog Croc.
Das einfach zu gucken ist.
Awesome, at least one viewer. That's good.
Okay. So we're all set up. Tim has very luckily made it into the final match on account of his opponent Sasha Meisel not having a Bradigos drop in his lineup.
Well, he still earned to be here, so
Sure, he earned
that's
the right to be here. Yeah, I'm not being condescending.
yeah,
Just,
that's not just.
That's very clean deployment. Clock is off. Robin starting the game.
We're off to the races. Oh, right, thanks.
The Brad. Yeah. Hello to Bernhard, who couldn't be here this weekend. Hope you're having fun watching us.
Yes.
War schon cool, ja. Problem ist, diese ganzen Kack-Webmaster überall. Ja.
Yeah.
So you're the Legion, the Circle expert here, Frank. Tell me what to expect.
I'm expecting, well, Circle will win, Circle will lose.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if Bradigos wins, we all lose.
So Circle is OP, but Circle Christmas is also very much over.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, Robin not even brought Bradigos, because apparently that phase is over or something. So he's not overpowered anymore or any, I don't know.
Does he have a good chance of beating Bradigos here in this matchup? Let's just go from the basics. We know he has a lot of LOS denial.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm throwing clouds and I'm throwing forests and clouds again, and
Well,
you
the
don't
thing
see me,
is-
I don't see you.
The goat's clouds are with druids standing in them, which can be shot at. Bradigus's clouds are actually forests, which, even though his blood trackers have hunter and Bradigus is the prey, they don't really do much in terms of breaking armor. So I think Bradigus can tank whatever the blood trackers throw at him with transfers, and he will have to prioritize them. The Stalker,
Well, they're weapon masters.
power 9 though.
Yeah, armor 16, power 9 weapon masters. That's not much. That's very doable if they get on him.
Sure. He might also just stay away from him.
Yeah.
I think Robin is as experienced as you can get in the Bradigus matchup, having played and won several events with Bradigus himself.
Yeah.
It's
That's true.
just a matter of how much damage can he deal to the Watchers. Yeah, and the blood trackers are power 11 versus the prey, so that's -5 on the dice with 3 dice. So that's good odds.
So he just
Oh, they aren't hunter. Thanks, Bernard, again.
so he
Why are they not hunter?
as privateer, probably. I mean, prey and hunter would probably a little bit
Stupid?
overpowered. That too. Vault Guardian Animus takes the weapon master die off the table.
Everyone is being very smart today.
Yeah, except us probably. Anyways, so he moved the werewolves up behind the blood trackers, then charged the stalker and killed both werewolves, probably to feed them back.
Yeah. He doesn't want them removed from play by the Watcher shots.
Yeah, that's true. Same with the Gallows Grove. He killed the Gallows Grove as well.
And if he can feed at the right moment and place the werewolves at the in a good location, then get a beat on Bradigus with one of the Reef Hunters, he might get 2 charges in and do a significant chunk of damage to Bradigus.
Yeah.
Let us know if the background noise is too loud, or if we are too loud or too quiet, please. I just saw that Bradigus's range attack is called Stone Throw.
So he's just a
Yeah,
stone
at
throw
one
away
point in the
from-
game, something will just be a stone's throw away from Bradigus.
We definitely need a soundboard here for times like these.
So let's read again what Mystic Wards does for Bradigus. It says, enemy upkeep spells on models in this model's battle group that are in its control area immediately expire, which is like a ghetto purification. And while within 5 inches of a model in this model's battle group in its control area, enemy models cannot cast, channel, or upkeep spells. So if at some point he moves the Watchers further ahead and within 5 inches of the Druids, they will not be able to cast, as well as the tree must be feeded back in a position where it is 5 inches away from one of the Watchers if Mystic Quartz is up, in order to be able to channel. Slightly situational advantage for Tim.
But on the other hand, Purification just takes a few synergy options off the board when he has to recast it every round when he needs it. So it's not like building up synergy with the Watchers and then moving Brad and then killing.
And she will have the Fury to spend to cast Purification every turn, since even Carnivore is really worthless in this list, as Bradigus is the only living model. So, yeah. Let's see how he unpacks. That is 1 unit of Shifting Stones activating and porting into position around the Sentry Stone. No. Building up a large area in which a large line area in which they can teleport. That wall is pretty advantageous to stand behind. And look at how far up the board the Wolf Riders are.
Yeah.
They're going to flank around the big house in the right hand corner and try to go for a turn 3 or turn 4 assault.
Yeah.
In just a second, I'll be right back. We've just thrown up thrown up off camera because of the matchup. No.
Now we just put the
stream on
the big
screen in the hall. Yeah.
Fortunately, nobody can hear us talk because there's no sound to it.
So Robin's option is moving up with the Druids, casting Clouds and then killing the Druids in the Clouds with a Stalker to be able to feed them back and deny line of sight and deny him RFP shots. He's moving up the sentry stone and moving the mannequins to where they will be exploding into beautiful forests.
Yeah, actually, the Bradigus list does seem like environmentally friendly. Combating deforestation by building up new forests.
Right. Tim has practiced unpacking this list very often. You can see by the perfect placement of that one watcher behind those two clouds. Forcing the second unit of stones. And did he only make 2 forests?
Yep. Okay, so we're back on Robin's clock.
So he didn't make any forests on his left flank.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like standard procedure with the Bradigus list, does it?
No, not really. But it probably has a plan.
Not feet. Get charged by motivator.
So the Witch Duck Croc just moved up and made them undead, and now all you're seeing is Robin's lovely hair.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Soak in the side, folks. Alright, he'll be doing that very often this game. Seeing
probably.
how the blood trackers are moving up the right flank. Might be a little hard for him to reach the models. Okay, blood trackers ran up the right flank. They are now threatening Bradigus, but that is probably the reason Tim left all those mannequins alive.
Yeah.
to make sure he creates a good line of sight blocking
Yeah, that's
forest.
more likely. Yeah. Now he's doing the same on the other side with the Wolf Riders, threatening the other flank, forcing Tim to
So
commit
Bradigus-
something to that part of the table and to both flanks to not just get surrounded and boxed in.
Bradigus might be double preyed by both the Wolf Riders and the Blood Trackers.
That's quite possible, yeah.
I think
If
that is
that's-
2 prey tokens behind
Yeah,
Bradigus.
if that's possible. Just a quick word on the scenario. It's close quarters, 2 flags, both slightly off center. Do we have killbox in close quarters?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, killbox. You can dominate your own flag for 1, or control for 1 the enemy flag, or dominate for 2 the enemy flag. And both casters are going for the enemy flag right now. That might change in the course of the game, but at the moment it's
We'll
both
see how
going
far
for it.
upfield Bradigus goes, since he threatens.
He has to go. He has to get a little further upfield just to get out of the kill box or into the kill box. I still don't get it right. Probably so does the goat. Yeah, let's see how that plays out. And the druids are advancing out of the forest near the trench and the flag. Going out on a limb here, but I think they will be putting up clouds again. Which only seems prudent. Here they come.
So a World Watcher shooting a druid inside a cloud. Unaimed, which I think it looks like they will have to move. We'll need an 11 to hit.
Which is a 50-50 chance on a boosted shot, so not that likely.
It's less than 50%, I think.
No, 11 on 3 dice is actually straight up 50%.
Okay.
So the Stalker's moving up to hug that house or hut or whatever it is. Probably putting himself into position to threaten whatever comes his way next turn. Both players are approaching the situation very carefully. Neither's going really aggressive. Both are jockeying for position at the moment and trying to put themselves into a place where they can do the most damage once they have to commit.
Well, I think Robin has put sizable pressure onto Tim just from running both prey units.
Up the flanks, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have switched the clock back to Tim.
Not really enabling Bradigus to commit to either flank and trying to stay in the middle, block
And-
line of sight.
And also not to. He pressured him into not deploying his whole line of sight arsenal. He held
Yeah.
back one of the shifting stones units, sentry stones units, and a few of the mannequins. So I guess you're right. He probably will put those into play now to block off the bloodsuckers on the on his left flank. And let's just pull up the Wolf Riders real quick. They are, weapon masters on the throw.
Power 11 against their prey, and they threaten 16 inches.
Yeah, that's not to be trifled with.
And they are hunter, so
Yes, they are.
he might not even want to put up any forest on that flank. Well, it would be dumb if he did.
Yeah.
So here we see the first watcher shooting at a druid, unboosted. Was that 2 dice?
I think so. Second watcher is going.
Yeah. And I mean, if he doesn't kill, he needs. I guess he needs the fury to go into stone form.
Yeah. Stoneform Animus.
No, the stone form, Earth's Blessing Animus. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And Stoneform. And one of them he can do for free, I think.
Defense 18 in the clouds. That is correct. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Needing 13s to hit.
Which he.
I can see why he doesn't take the shots and just goes into stone form. The stalker is pretty far away.
He does take the shots, but he just
Yeah,
rolls
yeah.
2 dice. I mean,
Doesn't
double
really
sixes
commit to
hit
the
anyway.
shots.
Yeah. Double sixes hit anyways.
The stalker is too far away to really take out a lot of the watchers, and there's nothing else there that could. So he can just position them base to base as he's doing now, and block line of sight to models behind them, except Bradigus. That way, he will have to stay out of eMorvahna's personal threat range. And he's probably going to put up Mystic Wards just to prevent eMorvahna from feeding back the tree and channeling some.
Although purification is a thing.
Sure, but that means one less spell to cast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Bradigus probably won't be spell assassinated. That applause in the back is from the
Rookie tournament.
Rookie
with,
tournament.
I think 0 rookies in it.
Yeah, with pretty much 0 rookies in it, because Torzul played as well as Chris MD, so yeah, so much for that.
Okay, he's moving the shifting stones. Both prey units have picked Bradigus as their prey, meaning
One of them is bound to get to him at some point.
Bradigus's panties are going a bit tight right now.
Oh. Okay. So, thanks for the tip. Mystic Wards is not an upkeep, so Purification doesn't do a thing against it. Yeah, I think both units have Bradigus as their prey.
Okay, I guess there was a rookie in the rookie tournament, and she's very excited. Okay, now where will the forwards go? He has 6 mannequins, or 5 mannequins down there.
Yeah.
He needs about maybe a maximum of 3 forests, probably even just 2, to block line of sight to Bradigus.
And there go the forests.
So that is probably the position Bradigus will move into.
Yeah, just behind those forests.
Right. And the other 2 mannequins might try and go for some sprays on the blood trackers. Open some lucky rolls.
Def 14. So he's built the 3 forests, put 3 new mannequins up, moving the other mannequins onto the other side, probably to put up 3 forests to block the line of sight of the wolf riders as well, which doesn't do much since they are hunter.
So what happened?
Yeah, he put up the 3 forests and then...
Did he go for the sprays?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He put up 3 new mannequins behind the forests and moved the other mannequins from here over to the other side. Let's see what that was intended for. He just moved them over there. He didn't...
Saving them for later?
Probably. Although the wolf riders will just straight up kill him.
Well, the thing is that he doesn't want to, or doesn't need to make any forests against the Wolf Riders with hunters, so
That's But
he
still,
might as well just
why
soak
move
the
him there?
attacks.
Yep, that's true.
So Radicus is now camping 3.
Yep, looks like it.
I don't think we will see Robin go for a quick Thunder Spirit assassination.
I don't think.
Anyone wants to assassinate anyone here.
Yeah. Thunder Spirits, especially. We don't know that for sure, but if he has Mystic Wards up, Thunder Spirit doesn't do a thing.
Well, he's on 3 and he didn't do anything else with the Fury, so
Yeah, it's likely.
might be Mystic Wards.
Yeah, that costs 3. That's another good suggestion. Flash of Clay, maybe.
That is only 2, I think.
Yeah.
Flash of Clay is 2. He made a he upkept synergy, I think.
Yeah, that's likely.
Although he also just it's very unclear. He could ignore synergy since it's only going to be purified, have it purified off. And instead
Well, if he can force Robin into using purification, actually, I mean, it costs 4 Fury. That's not that bad an idea.
costs 3 Fury.
Does it now? Okay. Still. Robin measuring his control range. Does he try to figure out the caster kill, or?
Yeah, if the mood strikes him and he's just tries to end this quickly, he might go for it, but not with a 3 camp on Bredigus.
Yeah, that's not likely gonna do anything. What's Carnivore, Death Metal, Purification, Thunder Spirit 2 cost? She has 7. She probably upkept Carnivore.
No, he doesn't need it. There's no living models in the list except
Okay.
Bredigus.
Fog of War, probably Fog of War, maybe.
There's already camouflage on the druids, also not really necessary.
Okay, true that. Yeah, maybe he could go, but then it's 3 Thunder Spirits and he has 3 Fury, so that's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He probably
Except
won't
damaging the Watchers or the Guardian, but
He has 8 Watchers, 1 Guardian. It's just simply not gonna do anything right now. Unless he can somehow get maybe the Wolf Riders in to force him off his Fury, then it's possible.
he also
But
has
not
to watch
likely.
out for his positioning to not get too close to Bredigus' threat range
Yep.
and stay inside the kill box, which is becoming more difficult with every passing turn.
Yep. Okay, the Wolf Riders go.
Yeah. And they run in their spec arc.
Yeah.
So very interesting follow-up turn coming up for Bredigus.
So let's see what he does here.
The druids might cast counter magic now instead of the clouds, since
Yeah, that's a possibility. But did he run those?
he ran them.
Oh, okay.
I think the blood trackers will also run into the back arc or stay on that flank.
Although the druids, they don't have to cast either counter magic or the clouds. I think the clouds are individual.
Yeah,
and
they are.
counter magic is just the UA or the boss. So he could do both actually. Put up counter magic.
He might have been doing just that.
Yeah, all
for
the time.
past 2
We
turns.
just And again, it's Robin's hair.
Glorious. Okay, he seems to be running the blood trackers into the army. So now that we are up to 50 plus viewers, we can restate that we are now watching the final match of the Outpost Masters of Lock and Load Outpost Germany, the first one of its kind. After a 3-day event with 10 tournaments, this is the culmination of European competitive play. No, that was a bit overstated, but
It might be in the future.
yeah.
But it's the culmination of this event, and yeah, we had loads of tournaments, about 120 players all told, and lots and lots of games. Except not for me personally. I just
Well,
got
you
in
played 2 games, didn't
yeah,
you?
2 games.
How did they go?
Awesome. And we hope the event will be bigger, better, faster next year.
We have the technology, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
What games did you play?
One in the arena. I tried out Epic Kane with the new character Light Warjack, Ace. And
He lived up to its name?
yeah, he lived up to his name. First game was against a newer player with Convergence and the Iron Mother and 6 Diffusers, I think. Which eventually, at some point, I just assassinated him because it's very hard to gauge
Because
22 inches on the table.
Yeah.
And the second game I actually played against Dr. Norbert. And that was an epic clash of Vlad 3 versus E. Kane, which ended with me brain farting and not realizing how easy he could go for the scenario win.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ace lived up to its name again and on his own assassinated Gorman, Iris, and nearly a whole unit of Outriders.
Okay, so that was the activation of the druids, or is it still the activation of the druids?
Not
Probably
sure yet.
put up counter magic,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what to do with the rest of them. More clouds is the answer. Yeah.
So he's moving the druids back and putting up the
Radicus'
clouds again.
army is slowly
Advancing,
advancing up the board, gaining board space, and eventually, I mean, there's only so much time in the Death Clock event, but eventually...
yeah, probably Robin's trying to draw him out and force him to commit to something, and then have the blood trackers and Wolf Riders move in behind him.
So eMorvahna barely staying inside the kill box.
Yeah.
He has no good options to feed right now, especially if Mystic Lords is up. There's 3 Fury on her, so he might have purified.
No, there's still the markers behind Radicus.
Okay. Also, it looks like she's upkeeping Fog of War after all, yes. There's an upkeep marker next to eMorvahna. It can only be Fog of War.
Yeah.
I have to laugh at the board state.
Yeah. It's really
It's a matter
not
of
the most exciting matchup ever.
well, it is exciting, but it's not the quickest matchup.
Yeah.
It's not going to be savage. I think it's a matter of who has more patience.
If this was a soccer game, this would have been a more or less exciting 0-0.
Yeah, it makes sense for Fog of War to be up just for the Stalker to gain stealth.
Yeah.
So we'll see how Radicus now deals with all the Blood Trackers and Wolf Riders.
Who are threatening
in
his back arc, yeah.
In his back lines.
Because Robin's not committing to anything up front and not giving him an opening at all. So either he's turning around, dealing with the Wolf Riders and Blood Trackers, or moving forward, which both seems like dicey. So they called over a judge. Not entirely sure for what. Probably checking a line of sight. Yeah, that looks like he's employing. Yeah, he does employ a laser.
What was he checking line of sight on?
I'm not sure.
Sorry, fell asleep a little.
Yeah, I have to fight off exhaustion as well. But that's more of 3 days straight event than the matchup itself. But yeah, it does go really, really slow and doesn't leave a whole lot of room for speculation or exciting moves.
He has to improvise now. He cannot just execute his standard game plan anymore.
Yeah.
He has to do something to get rid of those Wolf Riders at least. And we can still block LOS to the Blood Trackers for now, but the Wolf Riders are a threat as well, are the bigger threat right now.
Yeah. And it's not like he has a big nuke or something he could put on them.
Oh, he has Rift.
Which, like, doesn't phase either Wolf Riders or Blood Trackers at all.
Doesn't it?
Rough terrain?
No, I mean...
okay.
Just the straight up damage.
Yeah, it costs 3 Fury.
Yeah.
And
it's not the best option.
Yeah.
So we'll probably move Bradigus over to the right flank and try and take out 1 or 2 of the Wolf Riders. Okay, and he's starting the first Watcher activation.
That took quite a while of thinking. To move that Watcher. Yeah, he's moving over to kill the Blood Tracker in melee.
That will make a forest. Boosting to hit.
As you do.
No, cannot tell if he hit. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, he's moving another Watcher. Is that right? Yes.
Yep, another Watcher.
Up to the Blood Trackers, engaging 2.
Killing 1.
So this feels like such a big Mexican standoff situation here that every move he makes has to be very deliberate and very well thought out. So he's beginning to remove models from eMorvahna's army, which cannot be feeded back.
Yeah. But he doesn't have the volume of attacks to really make a big dent into eMorvahna's army. For Robin, it's probably just as well that he now concentrates on taking out the blood trackers and then having to deal with the wolf riders.
He could also,
because every attack he puts into those blood trackers and wolf riders doesn't go up front.
yeah. Bradigus could feed and move all his front line of World Watchers up to the druids.
Well, yes, Tim, we could give you a quick game state. Just look at the board. It's Bradigus moving up slowly, and eMorvahna carefully staying out of his range, and he has moved the wolf riders up beyond the house, up top, into Bradigus' back arc, and the blood trackers on Robin's right flank also into Bradigus' back arc.
He chose Bradigus as prey for both units.
Yeah.
Meaning that Bradigus is heavily threatened right now by both units.
And has to deal with them somehow.
Yeah.
He took out a couple of blood trackers and made forests with them, but
Feeds are not out yet.
yeah, no CPs, no feeds. And no, those weren't the first models that died. The first models that died were Gallows Grove and 2 Warwolves. They died to the Stalker in the first turn.
Robin did kill key models that he wanted to keep for the feed himself.
Just
deny
so
them
that
being removed from play.
Just so that Tim couldn't RFP them. It's a really, really slow and deliberate game, but neither player wants to give the other one an opening.
We're seeing a spray from one of the men against on the Wolf Riders. Needing 9s to hit, I believe.
Can some of you guys give us an indication how bad the background sound is? That would be awesome.
Needing 10s to hit against defense 15. Doesn't hit either of them.
Okay, thanks guys. Yeah, we really can't influence that, the yelling and the laughing in the background. We'd love to, but we're crotchety old man.
People have now moved away.
Yeah, so it should die down a little.
We'll also try to speak louder. Yeah, fuck fun.
Yeah, like I said, we're crotchety old men. We're like Waldorf and Stadler. Halfway there already.
So what is that watcher doing? Shooting?
Yeah. At def 18 needing 13s, that's not likely. Goes in stone form. Or Animus, which is probably just as well because the Animus tells him not to get pushed.
But
Probably.
stone form gives him +4 armor, which is what he really wants.
Against what? There's nothing that can threaten him.
Which is why I was thinking he could also commit to charges and maybe give the Stalker 2 of the Watchers.
Yeah, okay.
And just engage the Druids. But well, let's just say that I would have lost discipline by now and charged those Watchers in.
Well, that's why you're not playing Brad, I guess.
Yeah.
Looks like there's already 1 or 2 games or 2 games done on the other tables. Once we get a judge back here, we will ask for an update and.
I can look at it right now.
Okay, let's do that.
So Daniel Knaus won his match against Lutzi. We don't know the casters. And
I think
Andreas Brommer won his match against Christian Metz.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Lutzi definitely played E-Haley. That much I can see. Don't know what he played against Crix. Don't know what Daniel Knaus played.
Tim's second list is eMorvahna as well.
Yeah, eMorvahna. I have it here. It would have been eMorvahna, Gorex, Stalker, Druid Wilder, 2 Wayfarers, 2 Gallows Groves, a White Mane, Wolf Riders, Ravagers with the Chieftain and the Shaman, and Blood Trackers and Nuala.
So no Witch Dog Croc, which in Tim's own words, if it's a Morvahna mirror and one side has a Witch Dog Croc, that side wins.
Yeah.
Can you see what the time says on Tim's?
I was about to say, I'm sorry, I can't see the clock. The lighting is too bad at that point.
I would love an electric kettle prod for my birthday.
Which is December 8th.
Okay, he's moving more mannequins.
Maybe I cosplay Nemo 3 at the next Lock and Load and just bring the Control Zone Chain Lightning gun with me.
Trying to spray the Wolf Riders again. Okay, he killed 1 Wolf Rider.
Yay! Something's happening!
Things are dying.
What they fucking do?
That is not removed from play though.
It's...
That was a spray from a mannequin.
Yeah, I wanted to say it's not in her control area either, but that probably doesn't matter anyway.
Do they have to die in her controlled area? No, I don't think so.
That would be too easily exploitable.
No, they don't have to die in her control. Okay, another Watcher shot.
Yay!
So he's given up blocking line of sight on the front flank. Not the front flank, but just the front. Did not hit.
Shocking.
Another one moves up. Again, not hitting.
Yeah, I think that's just
Slowly crawling up the board.
Yeah, just doing it because
Yeah.
he doesn't lose anything by doing the shots.
He's also circling around the threat zone of that stalker
Yeah.
and slowly creeping up on the enemy flag. He would love to give you an impression of what the clocks are at. I'll actually go and have a look right now.
Yep.
Lass doch einen Boden machen. Ich habe hier so ein Vierer-Ding. Das sieht doch gut aus. Für hier das Steinchen mit. Du musst noch ein kleines Stückchen hier zurücklegen. Wegen Bases und so. Verstehst du alles, Alex? Verstehst du alles? Achso, okay. Erkennst du alles? Okay.
So I just asked for an update on the two games that are already finished. So apparently Litzy misjudged the distance of the Squire to Ehaley, thus not being able to re-roll a critical TK on Scar. That's why the Stormclad whiffed 2 attacks and Scar assassinated Haley in return. Whereas the other game, Christian Metz got the tornado from Kruger and then a stalker to the face, as far as we know.
Okay. So Tim broke the 20-minute mark 2 minutes ago, so he should be now at 18 to 17 minutes.
Okay.
Robin's clock is at 32.
Oh, yeah, that's probably gonna come into play soon.
I think we will see this match go to time.
Yeah. Unless one of them makes a mistake and just
Miraculously gives the game over.
opens himself up to an assassination. So they are working with proxy bases now. I'm guessing that's Bradigus.
That is Bradigus. The Watcher ran forward. Well, the Guardian ran forward.
Yeah, so he's just behind that wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bradigus. He's standing up next to the clock.
Right. So benefiting from cover in his back arc.
Okay.
And Stones porting in base to base with each other. No. Yeah, right. He does have access to pretty much everywhere eMorvahna can go without killboxing herself.
I do hope that where Bradigus is now is just not his
No,
final
that's not his
position.
actual position. I think the proxy base is.
Okay, because otherwise he'd get a stalker to the face and yeah, game over.
Okay. So he ships the clock back at about 15 minutes. Now Robin should be trying to play quickly to not lose the time advantage and just stay safe. Keep the stalker back and camp transfers.
Yeah, he's starting to go over. He's actually leaving the room, so he's probably going to the bathroom. So yeah.
So okay, we're having a bathroom break.
We're having a bathroom break. Whee! Yeah. So, what's new with you guys?
Well, let me tell you about my games that I played this week. This weekend.
Please do.
I did play 7 games. This is interesting, by the way, that Robin is now away from the table on his own clock. Depending on how long it takes.
He probably figures that he can safely do it.
Yeah. So I tried 3 different casters this weekend: Lich 2, Denny 1, and Gorshade 3.
Okay.
Gorshade 3 with a new build by Sasha Meisel, which proved to be more successful than all the other lists I played.
Okay.
The only 2 games that I won were with Gorshade.
What was in it?
The Kraken, both cavalry units, Terra Wraith, a unit of Bane Thralls, Necrotech with a Scrap Thrall, and a Scarlock.
Okay.
It's a very small list, very much unlike Kriegs, and built to counter anything that counters Kriegs.
Okay.
Not a good Bradigus drop, but it proved successful. Yeah. I was a little mopey yesterday because I lost all my games.
Okay. Oh, and Robin's back.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so what can he do once he purifies?
Oh, that's a good question. He probably needs to purify off synergy.
Just to make him recast it?
Yeah, and just to make, mess up his order of activation. Because if his synergy's up, then Brad's the last in the chain.
Yeah.
And puts the attacks in. If
Bradigus can still get to her without synergy and try it that way, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it will be interesting to see what Robin does here. But with 30 minutes on the clock, that should be, should be doable. Okay. So Robin's thinking and now starting to actually do his turn. Why don't we just listen in a little on what they're doing?
Die 3 nicht. Fangen wir mal an. Force Bolt hier hinten im Rücken, braucht die 5, trifft, minus 6, nur auf dem Schaden. Hier will er transferieren. in den dicken, in die 3, der zweite Forcebolt in den Rücken, trifft, oh, da war wieder die 11, komm, rerollen wir das mal für 2, nicht bei 14. 3 Schaden, Füße, okay, dritter im Rücken, 5 trifft, nochmal 6 Schaden.
Yes, we can actually.
Might be a little tough to understand what anyone's saying if both players, both us and the players are talking at the same
Dann
time.
kommt das Devouring von vorne. Ja.
But it looks like the druids are directly attacking Bradigus.
Crit Knockdown gibt's eh nicht. 15 ist -1. 5 Schaden.
So he's going for the assassination on Bradigus now.
In die 1. Ja, okay. Ja, dann in die 1 und die 6 halt. Dann dreimal von vorne auf die 7. Der hier. Rerollen wir das für 1. Ja, trifft. Crit Knockdown haben wir nicht. -6. Rerollen wir das für 3. Für 10. Ne. Der hier auf die 7. Jawohl. 4 Schaden. Der letzte Druide auf die 7 trifft. Nochmal 3.
Okay, so he's putting bit by bit some damage into Bradigus.
Was sagst du, wie viel hast du noch?
I think
There's a
we
few
will see
boxes.
eMorvahna feet,
Yeah.
bring back the Reef Hunters and the Werewolves,
Der aimt.
and if he gets an angle, just charging Bradigus.
Trifft ihn. Kannst du einen Würfel drauflegen? V10. Doch, klar, ich will nur, dass du einen Würfel drauflegst. 1 Schaden. Wenn du Shield Gun würdest, was du nicht gemacht hast, 1 Schaden, hast du 6. Und mehr geht's ja gar nicht. So, 4 Shield Guards hast du dann noch, ne?
So if I understood correctly, Bradigus is down to 4 points.
No, he still has 4 shield guards left.
Okay.
Because Tim didn't shield guard lots. I don't know how many points he has left.
9 effektiv. V10 geht. Auf die. Ja, geht. Darf Swift Huntern.
Well, regarding the German cards and German translation, it's probably that most of the players, especially those who are at the game longer, just started playing with the English cards, just like ourselves, and never really wanted to switch over to German.
So. Ganz weit weg. Alle wichtigen Moves weg.
So it seems like
There was quite a bit of damage
Können wir gerne
into
wissen,
yeah.
wer hier im Backarc ist, ob diese im Backarc ist, ja? Also ich aktiviere die Blood Tracker und dann schauen wir mal. Das ist Backarc, ja? Ne? Das heißt, die ist im Front Arc. Ich komme mal rum.
Not really sure which way Bradigus is facing, but we assume that he's facing towards the Wolf Riders
Yeah, and
because the druids were getting backstrike bonuses on them.
yeah, and the blood trackers are moving now,
Yeah.
and
They mean well with the German translations, but
let's not go into that. Because finally something exciting is happening in the game, so
hey, Billy Cruikshanks, welcome.
So yes, hi Billy. So blood trackers are moving in, and ropes, and kicking over a watcher, and probably trying to put some more damage into Bradigus.
Robin has now taken over control of both armies and is just playing against himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the blood trackers will not have. He may get 2 shots on Bradigus.
Danke. Einmal im Rücken auf Menken. Sieht gut aus. Power ist 9. Der geht. Dann werfen wir mal in den Rücken vom Bradigus 4-mal.
4 shots into Bradigus.
8 haben wir gesagt, glaube ich. Ich fang mal hier an. Ist egal, Rüberung kann ich gerade eh nichts. Also da auf die 8.
This is the last game for today.
Kannst du markieren bitte?
And whoever wins this match is also the winner of the Outpost Masters
Achso, der hat noch nicht
Finals,
Stormform, ne?
which is the big event that people qualified for over the course of 10 tournaments this weekend.
Dann fehlt hier noch ein Token. Leg mal dran. Dann ist minus 12, nix. Dann die zweite. Trifft nicht. Die dritte. Nee, und die vierte. Jawohl. Schildgarde. Nix. So, du hast noch 2.
So all of the blood trackers did basically nothing against Bradigus. Most of them whiffed their attacks, and the one that did get through got shield guarded.
So what does he have left to bring to bear on Bradigus?
Maybe the Wolf Riders?
He was trying to free them up, yes. But he did not feed. I assumed that he would feed the Reef Hunters and...
eMorvahna still hasn't activated yet.
Oh.
So that's still a possibility. Question is, does Robin want to go for broke right now, or just
seems like he is already?
Want to put enough pressure on him,
I mean,
and then
Bradigus,
finish him off next round?
Yeah, Bradigus took some damage. He can get...
Yeah, then again, Bradigus probably could... Yeah, he's going for broke. If that doesn't
Although,
work...
yeah, if Tim is saving the Watcher shield guards for the Reef Hunter shots, that means the dogs will not charge Bradigus.
That's true.
Minus 4 auf die 10 Stöpsel, ne?
Okay. So
That is the Thunder Spirit.
They're already calculating...
Yeah, Bradigus down to 2.
Yeah.
Rerollen wir das mal?
It's rerolling that damage now.
And...
There's an 8.
Ja, die 6. Rerollen wir das?
He's
That
constantly
is the
rerolling.
last damage roll, and
6 Schaden für.
Yeah, thanks Bernard, that's true. There's no space for a charge anyways.
Mal noch ein Thunder Spirit.
okay.
Another
That is
Thunder
no.
Spirit.
Nicht.
I wonder
Robin
many
really going for
boxes-
broke now.
how many boxes eMorvahna has left.
Ja, das sind 4. Auch.
Well, not enough to reroll that damage. Or?
In die 6.
Okay, he transferred. He was
yeah,
still
transferred.
having... Yeah, not really clear how many transfers Bradigus is left. It looks like 2.
And she does light Kev move back just to the edge of the kill box.
Ich bin ja nur 4 vorgegangen, war ja knapp in der Killbox. Ne? Das heißt, 5 auf jeden Fall so, dass ich gerade so maximal.
So, what does he have left? Wolf Riders. Will they be enough?
Komm ich mal rum, ne?
to finish off Bradigus. Robin's moving around the table because his Wolfhard made it back.
Both of these players are very fun to play against and very relaxed. This is he should be within walk and shoot range for 2 Wolf Riders, maybe?
At least, yeah.
Although one is engaged by a mannequin, I think.
There's 3 and 1 is engaged. So that should be range enough. Depends.
I mean, you can go try the free strike with a mat 5.
There is no pure blood, that's just a stalker. Standing, yeah, that's just a stalker standing up at the house or hut or whatever that is.
Okay, you went for the free strike that missed. The thing under the Gorax is the Witch Duck Frog.
Yes, it's a little far from a pure blood. I'm seeing we should have turned up the mic on the players earlier.
Way sooner, yeah.
Apparently people are having fun with them talking
6,
German.
ne?
On a 6.
Bring it home, Robin.
Kommt, Schickert. Ja. Irgendein Typ. Ja.
Oh, spiked the damage really hard.
So he shield guarded this damage roll and rolled a 666.
So that is 13 damage going into a Watcher.
Ouch.
Hopefully you picked one.
13 isn't it power 11? So it's -6?
Der zweite.
No, it's -5. He's armor 16, power 11.
Letzter Schickert, ne?
No, the shield guard triggers on hit.
Irgendwas. 2,
Yes.
6.
And?
And then they suffer the effect. So
Auf die
it's against their
Right, okay. You're right.
armor, I think.
Komm.
I don't know.
-5, war das noch 2, ne?
No, you're right.
Die 7. 90%.
Oh!
Reroll it.
Reroll!
Da kommt die 7.
You cannot reroll that thing. Triple ones.
Triple ones in the damage.
Yeah, that was the critical one. He did not have any shield cards left.
So.
Finally, this game got exciting. So he light Kev's move. Light Kev moves back.
Yeah. Maukisch is really down on health
Yeah,
from all the rerolls he took.
so he couldn't afford to take that reroll for fear of killing himself with rerolls. So if Bradigus can put like one shot into her with
Or just-
anything, be it a Watcher or be it himself, or just port over there and
He
just
can get himself to Maukisch.
yeah, and just whack away at her. Then she's done.
Charge something. 5-inch move himself with the feet.
Wäre jetzt nicht komplett bescheuert gewesen. Der Witchstock, der rennt mal.
Okay, and Robin's ship clock.
So
And
this will be
now-
very interesting now.
Hättest du mal Flash of Play gecastet, Junge. Ey, einfach Purified.
Robin admonishing his opponent for not casting Flash of Clay.
Ja, gut, aber ist doch egal. Wenn du 2 kannst.
That is a
Yes.
forest Maukisch is standing in.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is he going to do?
Pulling Fury.
Both casters are low on health.
Yeah.
He saved all his shield guards and transfers.
Just right. Yeah. It's
so he can go for scenario play. But he's under such pressure from all sides.
Yeah, on the other hand, if he has
so low.
She has no Fury left. She has like at most 3 health boxes left. So one decent hit and she's done. The
reroll damages Robin took were all at least 2, most of them 3s.
Yeah, and I think at least 2 shots he didn't dare re-rolling, so she's down low, like really low.
And Bradigus can rift her to death if he manages to get himself into a position where he can see her.
Yeah, Synergy Chain is also a good possibility. She should be in range of him porting, feeding, beatbacking.
Robin mentioned earlier that he did not purify, so Synergy should be up.
Ah, that too. So, yeah, that's a possibility.
This is exciting now.
Yeah, finally. After almost falling asleep for the first hour of the game.
Just to clarify, Frank and I know both of these players very well. They both play at our local club.
Yeah.
So if we seem rude towards the players, that's intentional.
Yeah, it's totally intentional. And they wouldn't mind if they hear. So. And I've lost many a time to Robin, so and Tim as well. So.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Couple games still being played here, but lots of spectators watching the game now on the big screen. We can give you a pan around, although the situation is now probably getting too...
Let's just concentrate on this.
We can give you a pan around on our small camera here.
So, yeah.
So that is... some of the tables the games are being played on in the background. You might be able to see people watching. But in general, the Lock and Load Outpost Germany is now wrapping up. Tables are already being packed up, and I think after 3 days of playing and watching games, we can safely say that it was a huge success. And for everyone who couldn't make it, shame on you.
Yeah, just come back. Just come over next year. It will be bigger, it will be better, and we will be back, definitely.
Okay, so he is starting that synergy chain.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the light prevents me from actually reading the clock. But I think he started at about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But he should have enough time.
He's going for an assassination.
Yeah, he should have enough time to just build up a synergy chain, port him forward,
and I think if that white base in the middle is Bradigus, then he is inside a set of stones to be ported, and then
yeah, definitely. He's inside of both sets of all sets of.
Also, that Witch Dark Croc is. A great target for Bradigus to beat back off of.
Yeah, and he still has his feet left, so.
Master Clock is at 22 minutes right now. over to another druid and whacking him.
Ist egal.
He's not tough. Oh no, what was that?
Yeah, he's just pushing them. Because if he kills them, eMorvahna probably heals.
No, they are undead from the Witch Duck Croc. So they are
If he did that, actually.
Oh no, the Witch Duck Croc ran.
Yeah. So
Okay, so he is now porting Bradigus. He's at Synergy 2, which looks to be enough for him. And we will see his feet being used.
I think he might be backing off the Witch Duck Croc first. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if
he will use his feet.
I don't know if the feet would trigger a freeze strike from the Witch Duck Croc.
It's a push, so no.
Okay. Then it doesn't matter.
Oh, he killed the Witch Duck Croc.
Yeah. Feedbacks.
And now he will feet and kill eMorvahna.
Feeds. Boosts.
Yeah, and
And
that
that's
is game.
game.
Tim Arendt wins the Outpost Masters Finals.
Wow, what an awesome game in the end.
That game turned out awesome, very fast at the end, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
let's turn them down.
Thanks everyone for watching us.
The whole weekend.
We had a blast broadcasting, and we hope to repeat that again in 2 weeks at the Boost to Vit tournament.
Yeah. In Oberhausen, just watch our Facebook channel and our Twitter channel.
We will
And
announce the tweets ahead of time.
Yeah, if we are managed to do that. Otherwise, for our international players, we will be at the WTC and streaming from there. Thanks again to everyone watching. It was a great event over 3 days. I hope you had fun. You can watch the games on Twitch. The old games from yesterday and on Friday. We're not sure we will be streaming an award ceremony.
No, I think we have to pack up the venue because there's a different event coming in, and we will have to be
So thanks
out
again,
by 7.
everyone. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/page5de. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/page5de. We will do a wrap up in the next days in form of an article, some photos maybe, and a video or something. And
Until then, have a good Sunday. This is Alex signing out.
this is Frank signing out.